Do we know he showed up at the regime? He did show up?
Oh, I haven't heard. Yeah, I was wondering that as well. He usually is. I'll text him. Probably.
Yeah, 24th order placed.
Yeah, but that order, I guess, never actually got placed.
Remember who has his license or not?
We'll see how that goes.
Mr. Moss?
Yep.
Eric called earlier, and the guy was in the way of the meeting. So he told Eric, he said, "Oh, he thought all I had to do was call." So Eric said, "No, you got to be here." 5, he said, well, I'm working, change, take a shower. So,
I didn't say it all afternoon, like, book solid, 4 or 5 periods.
How did, this hearing get sent, postponed before of the day?
So he was in custody in another county.
Okay. This language doesn't know a lot, so. Yes, when, did you say that Eric, when he got here today? Right. Oh, he didn't come until 9. Okay. So are you done this afternoon?
I'm in Fayette all afternoon.
About tomorrow? I'll give you that. Oh, yeah, he got arrested in Moore County. OBI. Also possession. Fellow down here, right? There. Look back and forth. Turn me out. But he claimed he's at work. So. Oh, that's right, I can't do it for all, I have all day, not Thursday. He thinks today is the 11th, but it's, yeah. Yeah, on 30th.
That works.
All area, they look at hold this guy down. That fail. Position. Well, I'll tell you what, you be able to Friday morning?
Yep, I just have it at 8 o'clock downstairs, so it won't last long.
All right, 9 o'clock Friday then. We don't have drug work, but, we've got short talk. Friday at 9. Katie back here as well.
Yes.
So we got almost, yeah.
Good afternoon, Fayette.
Oh, thanks. We're expecting you.
I just talked to Mr. Rosino like an hour, 15 minutes ago. I heard, how are you guys today?
Good.
Oh, well, I don't know, he's here.
So I'm just wondering, is that something?
So you can do what you want.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I was having a chance. Twice a week.
More, totally. More.
Thursday. I apologize. In the morning, I'm across the lawn. And I don't want to have this to get
You all right? Thank you. You see me now, yes,
I have your honor.
My apologies, Your Honor. I just heard about this about an hour and a half ago.
Well, I heard that, and not a problem. Glad you were able to leave up there, Mr. Martinez wasn't sure you were going to be able to make it. We were looking at a possibility of communication, and I'm glad you're here.
That's what I said. You're here.
All right, case number 21 CR Tuesday, World 5, State of Ohio versus Joshua P. Corcoran. Attorney on behalf of the state assistant prosecutor attorney King, attorney on behalf of the defense attorney Daniel Witt, or Joshua P. Corcoran.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Corcoran has entered pleas of guilty to counts 1, 2, and 4. Count 1 being aggravated possession of methamphetamine, count 2 being partly handling firearms, motor vehicles, and count 4 being corporate investigation. The court for the investigation, I received that and have each of the parties had opportunity to do the summary.
State has your honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything to say?
Only was contained in the plea agreement, your honor, the forfeiture of the handgun into the Greenfield Police Department.
Ms. Witt, on behalf of the defendant.
Yes, Your Honor. We do ask the court to follow the joint recommendation that was in the plea agreement. It's my understanding that Josh is in treatment at Another Chance Ministries in Greenfield and attends that bi-week or twice a week. So just ask the court to follow that recommendation. And he has no prior felonies as well.
Oh, I saw one.
Oh, you do? Oh, I'm sorry. I was.
He has one back for report.
Oh, 4, yes, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Corcoran? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I was doing wrong, trying to get straightened out. I got a couple things going on in another county also from last year. I'm trying to deal with, get straightened out.
Delaware County,
Yes, sir.
and Warren County.
Yes, sir. I'm just trying to get on the right path, and I apologize. That's about all.
And, you're still working,
Yes, sir.
and where is that?
Total maintenance services. We travel from factories, paper mills, usually do maintenance.
Right. And you're going, to, treatment, twice a week, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The group, I do AOD groups from 1 to 3 Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I have individuals. A lady there in Greenfield.
You're living there? You live in Greenfield?
Yes, I said.
All right, now, the case in Delaware is a felony?
Yes, yes. From June 9th, 2021.
All right, and then the OBI, you picked up in Warren County, December 27th.
It was for license plate light and for no turn signal. Driving under suspension.
My fax said that you were OBI.
No, you're not. It was for a license plate light, turn signal within 100 feet, and driving under suspension.
Driving under suspension, fictitious tags, and possession of controlled substance. Are those all misdemeanors?
I go back for court for the controlled substance was I got a vehicle and there was a pill and the sunglasses thing that they found,
All right.
a rotten thing or something. I go back Thursday.
You don't have currently have a driving purposes?
No, I don't.
All right. You drive here today, I hope.
Excuse me?
You didn't drive here today, I hope.
No, sir. No, sir. Absolutely not.
I've had it happen. That's why I asked. All right. With Courtroom, maybe working, you are in treatment, your pretrial supervision history was not real great, and then you got picked up for driving suspension and then threw a dike on, again, that's a back and forth this case was filed, so that's not a long history. But I'm looking at your record, and you've got a really bad traffic record. Lots of OBI, disorderly intoxication, domestic violences, criminal mischief, assault, LOL, safety disregard, that's show up orders, that's probably some sort of minor misdemeanor reckless.
Very rotten pasture on it.
Don't talk, when I'm speaking, is don't take that I'm asking you a question. When I ask you a question, I'll ask you a question, and then you may talk. Now, your chance is done, now it's my turn. Now, I see that, gee, then it goes on, three pages in the PSI, and they're all misdemeanors except for failure to comply in 2004, it was a felony. And granted judicial release, I went to prison, and it says it was terminated March of 07, so attorneys completed that. But, you know, I guess what I'm saying, my question is, I'm not so certain that the program you're in right now is going to be enough. I know that, you know, no one wants to take somebody out of employment for the treatment, but sometimes it's necessary. Because one thing we know is having a job doesn't mean people are sober. We have people that are working every day that are alcoholics or are addicted to drugs, opiates, so forth. And having a job is not going to be enough. You need to really focus on it. So what I'm going to look at, you know, that's going to be watched very carefully because at this point I'm, you know, concerned about that, particularly since, like I said, your history of pretrial supervision wasn't so great, and you got caught driving again, suspension while you were awaiting sentencing on this, or at least that's the application, and that's concerning. But I'm going to give you a chance, the agreement is, the parties' recommendations get in control. So I'm going to, grant you the control in order that you, be put under the supervision of the probation department for a period of 3 years. Under these conditions, first of all, you're to comply all laws, obey all laws, all jurisdictions, conduct yourself in all abiding there at all times. Report when and as directed. Be truthful in all statements you make to the probation department regarding your conditions. You must keep them informed of your residence place at all times, and change either without prior permission. You're not permitted to leave the state of Ohio without prior written permission. Do you travel out of state for your job?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, then you'll need to see the probation department as soon as you leave here today. You gotta see them because you're going to need to have a pass to do that, otherwise it's a violation of conditions as well as the interstate compact. So we got to have that. Those other states don't want our felons coming down to their place without permission, and vice versa. You may not enter upon the ground in a correctional facility of any jurisdiction, nor may you communicate with or communicate with anyone who's inmate in the facilities without prior permission. Now, because of your conviction, count one, you are not permitted under either federal or state law to possess, purchase, own, use, or have under your control any kind of firearm, ammunition, or dangerous weapons. And that's also a condition that you not have any of those on in control or any other weapons of any other type. And even after you complete the sentence, that will continue unless you have that disability removed in a future legal proceeding. Because if you do, without having the disability removed, then you can be prosecuted under a federal state law for a felony. You're not permitted to purchase, possess, use, have under control any kind of controlled substance, drug abuse, CBD, oil, grape, or alcohol, or any controlled substance has effects that are similar to controlled substances or drugs abuse. Nor may you have any instrument, device, or thing that you use to administer those, prepare them for administration unless you have a lawful prescription. You must provide a copy of that to your supervising officer within 24 hours of your receipt. Here's this drug testing when and as directed. You may not purchase, possess, use, or have under your control any kind of alcoholic beverage, nor may you be present places where the soul will be consumed because of alcohol. Not to associate with anyone as a criminal record, member of gang with a criminal group, or another person has a past in the future, plus you to commit a criminal offense violating these conditions unless that's approved in writing by your supervising officer. That applies to family members that may fall within the definition of those who live but immediately before commission of these offenses. After the date of this order, you're not permitted to marry or establish cohabitation, common law marriage type relationship with another person without written permission. You must report any contact with law enforcement, any arrest, citation, conviction, of the charge violating law on the next business day that occurs. Then provide your supervising officer financial information records for your ability to pay any fees and costs of your review. Now, if you are referred by the probation department for an evaluation assessment, any other treatment or therapy or counseling or training of any kind, beyond that order by the court, you are submitted to that. If they recommend any kind of programming, you must enroll in and complete that successfully. You pay the court costs of this action and make payment arrangements to do that with the clerk. You're to apply, successfully complete, I should say, your treatment plan at ACM and any recommended aftercare. Now, by being placed on complete control rather than being sent to prison, you're deemed consented to serve without warrant of your person, your residence, and vehicles that are owned by you or used by you or any proper places under your control where you're at any time any officer of the department. There'll be no driving suspension in this case, there'll be no fine. The handgun order forward, City Police Department. Now, the court cost is also a subject order, and you order to pay those, and if you don't pay those, then the clerk can't collect those. The various means to let them back encapsulates limits of the assets you may have. It also includes signing into a collection agency, which will charge you 30% above what you owe the county for cost. And that doesn't pay days in court or you service, you credit free charity work, and I raise that free charity work, you credit jail pay in full. Now, in the event that you fail to comply with these conditions, then the probation department will file a notification of that with the court, sort of copy of it on you. And there'll be a hearing set, and the title will have an attorney. And in the event that it is found that you have completed or you have violated those conditions, then at that time, the court would revoke the community control and send you to 26 months current on 2 charges up to 30 months consecutive, 18 and 12 for 2 first and second counts. The court would also find a total of $75. Now, if that should occur, then upon completion of the prison term, it is possible that the adult probation, or I'm sorry, that the adult parole would choose to put you under post-release control for a period of up to 2 years. They don't have to, but they can. If you do, and you will be supervised in the terms they set, and if they determine during that period that you failed to comply, they can return you to prison until you serve the entire term ordered by the court for an additional period of up to 9 months, rather 1 violation of a maximum of half your prison term qualifies. However, your violations will be felony, then in addition to whatever sentence the judge in the case imposed upon that judge is also authorized to sentence you an additional period of 1 year, whatever time left on that period of post-release control, whichever is greater, meaning that no less, all in post-release control in this case. All right, anything for the council? You go right down to probation department, let them know you pled guilty. You need to be on felony supervision. The pre-trial supervision is complete. You're not under house arrest anymore, but you are required to make sure you get it passed so that when you go out state on work, you'll have it. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. God bless you.
All right, Lawrence Wallace Jr.
Okay.
Oh, and Adam? We're going to do Mr. Bill right after this.
I'm going to go more.
Okay, I thought you were going back up. No. All right, case number 21-184, State of Ohio, which is Lawrence Martin Mullis Jr. You are Lawrence Mullis Jr.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Mullis is in custody of the sheriff. Let's bring it back to that. Are you in front of my family or? For this one, he was indicted on November 2nd last year. Are you employed?
I am not, Your Honor. Simon Commissioner asked if I'd be here because he was out.
We'll need you to fill out an affidavit or some financial disclosure form. She will have to get have your social security attorney. Alright, so they'll be reports and they'll have to do that. So the court will then appoint Mr. Wagner to represent you. Mr. Wagner, have you seen the indictment?
Your Honor, actually, I pulled the indictment and the document information. We can not guilty this time and wait for it.
I don't actually have in file proof of service. I don't believe. Did you get your copy of that?
Yes, sir, I did.
You called in with her?
April 18th.
Or it's not made back in the file yet, unless it's here.
I filled out one of them and
Oh, wait a minute, here it is. Yeah, I did have it. Never mind. You did sign it on April 18th. All right. Everything is correct then?
Yes, sir.
All right. And it may be that we have a return here too. Yeah, we have a return last document. Okay, so it has been served. 18th is exactly right. All right. And your client enters a non-guilty plea?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right. On the matter of bond, Mr. King, do you wish to address that on behalf of the state?
Your Honor, don't have this file with me. I'll just ask that bond be set and you else with requests of bond recommendation should be.
All right. I guess any bond that says not going around, doesn't matter if he's in custody with him. Right?
Correct, Your Honor. My client's asking not to request it. We're fine with it now, the schedule.
Okay. All right. What are the charges you're facing on?
Possession of meth.
You have trial date and it's on the,
I go to court on the second or next one.
well, the court will set a bond of $10,000 plus, cognizance and, which is your bond to appear and you fail to appear. You could be prosecuted for additional felony and convicted sentence on that, probably in this case. Say the second next month when you go to court. All right, I will, set this, for a pre-trial. Of course, the Claremont not going to cooperate with us on filming videos. This is why we had to go get you. So we'll set this for pre-trial on June the 22nd at 1 p.m. It'll be in person. And we will remove and bring back that signature to Claremont. Final pre-trial will be July 6th, also at 1 o'clock. And the trial date will be set for August 3rd. If you do make bond, you'll be under pre-trial supervision, probation department, reporting that 117 Main Street, 1 week after that is determined under drug testing, and order by also employer, recommended by probation, be evaluated for substance abuse and mental health issues, and treatments indicated. You're to roll in and follow that their testing and action. You also will be in house arrest at your residence, and we can't be there at all times unless you're working with the primary medical appointments, court proceedings in this or any other case, appointments from attorney, probation officer in this or any other case. All right. Anything further, counsel?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Yeah, there's a sign notice for you to take back with you so you know your dates. All right, Mr. You guys on right around this field. All right, this is case number 22-004, State of Ohio versus Russell Bill. President of the state is the prosecutor changed on behalf of the Senate. Wagner, defendant on present, this is sent for status hearing. Defendant was indicted back on January 4th, and matter scheduled. Mr. Bill, without permission of the court, voluntarily entered himself into a treatment facility, and so the court has continued cases since February 16th till March 2nd. No, I'm sorry, that was the end of March 2nd. So we had a continued case on March 2nd. Then he went into this Genesis rehab in Hamilton. And so the court put it on an inactive docket since order status here in 45 days on March the 7th. And this is actually now 30, 33 days, 63 days for status here. Now, Mr. Wagner, have you been in communication with
Your Honor, directly no, to answer the court's direct question. Where I'm battling with the program, I brought my email, Your Honor. I reached out to a Tracy Williams, who sent the letter back on March 3rd, 2022, indicating that he was in the program. I did note in my file my attempts to call them last week to get a confirmation one way or the other. My office then sent an email from my secretary's computer. They would not release information. I then called again. Then I sent an email from my email address. Finally got the following response, Your Honor, that he signed the release direct. I'm quoting from them. He signed the release directly to you, not anyone else in your practice. Attachments in the previous email were confirmation of his progress. I hope they help. I responded back. I did receive the March 3rd, blah, blah, blah. I need an updated confirmation letter of his progress, and that is there for the court. I have not received anything back, Your Honors. So this was yesterday saying that he's there, but I've not got a confirmation. And I informed the lady that the court could issue a warrant if I don't get some clear confirmation. I'm free for a while this afternoon.
Where's this located? This operation, all it says is Modern Psychiatry and Wellness LLC, Dr. Quentin E. Moss, MD, and it's signed with Tracy, LRSW, but it doesn't tell me where it's located. Is it Hamilton County?
I want to say it's Hamilton, Your Honor.
No, it's Genesis. I think it's a faith-based program, from what I understand.
And I hate to speculate, Your Honor. I know he went from a homeless shelter to this
So let me
program.
put it this way. There is a Genesis program that is faith-based, but that may be confusing that with what this says here. She's a supervisor of the Genesis program, which is different. I maybe from Genesis behavioral health or whatever they call themselves, but maybe not. This may not. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. And he's not here about 1:15, which is about an hour and a half. Now it's 11:15. I'm going to issue a warrant for failure to appear, and you can take that one down. But here's one thing. Still just, I know he has a problem. He's had a history of it. Not unfamiliar with it at all. But, you can't just go to a program and not come forward. You get people come back and forth from other treatment programs. So, if they don't want to bring them up here, or they don't have somebody that's going to come in and bring them up here, and you can tell them, sheriff will provide it, I'll issue a warrant, pick that one, drop back, and then whenever I get to him, we'll get to him. All right?
I'll reach out to them again today,
All
Your Honor.
right, thank you.
Thank you.
Anything come up, ready to say, I told you so.